So whether we receive our news from the so-called trusted legacy broadcasters, and that's the likes of the BBC, Fox News, ABC, depending on where you are in the world, or from alternative media, which is podcasts, Substacks, Telegram, that type of stuff, we are all ultimately consuming the same product. In the intelligence world, what's said is that you have information plus analysis, and that equals intelligence. And that's applicable to all sources, including the media. You see, the information is the same raw material, the same events that are cracking on wherever in the world. The analysis is when it's filtered through different lenses, framed with different language, seasoned with different emotional triggers. But whether it's the legacy media or the new alternative media, it's all going to have an inherent bias because all sources have an inherent bias. You see, the illusion isn't one that one side lies and the other one's telling the truth or vice versa. The illusion is that we're actually being offered a choice. Bias, it's not a bug in the system, it is the system. But this wasn't always the case. In pre-Roman times, a messenger might arrive at the gates of your village. He's got some really important news from nearby lands. There's a skirmish, a famine, a marriage alliance. The information was local, relevant, and immediately actionable. Your elder could respond, the clan chief could do something about it, and the community could prepare. And then we got to the Roman Empire. So this is on a much bigger scale. It's spreading right across Africa, Europe, up into towards Scotland, into the Middle East. News did travel, but it travelled a lot slower. But it also may have had a bit of an element of Chinese whispers or conspiracies or scandal. And, so it started to get twisted, manipulated. And so the tribunes back in Rome realised that actually they needed to control the narrative, and it wasn't to inform, but to control the people, to maintain order, to quash rebellions and remind the population exactly who held the power. And then as we fast forward through history towards today, we had the advent of the printing press, the telegram, Morse code, radio, television. Each leap increased speed, reach and influence. And now you can literally go on your phone and you can watch a live video feed from the other side of the world, and whether that's, a war, disaster, outrage, tragedy, it's happening in real time and it's being mainlined directly into our nervous system constantly. Because this is the trick with it all. This constant expansion from the micro to the macro, it rewires us. Problems that are not ours become emotionally ours. Conflicts that we cannot influence in any way feel very urgent to us. Crises, disasters